Hi, and welcome to another music theory lesson. We're going to start talking about non-chord tones, specifically passing tones and neighbor tones. Now, first of all, what a non-chord tone is. It is a note, usually in the melody, that is not found in the chord, in the harmony. Now, most of your melody notes will come from the harmony, and this is true in all styles of music. And classical music just has certain rules for how to use the notes that aren't found in the chord. Now, there are plenty of people who have ignored these rules completely and done great, awesome music. But knowing these rules is really good to kind of get yourself started on understanding kind of how melody works, and the best way to be able to break the rules is to know what the rules are. At least that's what I've always found. Now, there are three steps to any non-chord tone. There's the preparation, there's the actual dissonant note, and then finally there's the resolution. Now, for a passing tone, what that would be is you start on a note that's from the chord, you go to the non-chord tone by step, and then once again by step, you continue on to a chord tone. For example, if you're playing C major, you could play C, D, E. Your C would be the preparation, your D would be the dissonant non-chord tone, in this case a passing tone, and your E would be the resolution. Now, it's called a passing tone because you pass right through it. You just go C, D, E, keep going, don't stop there. That's the bad part of town. You get beat up by that guy. Don't do that. Now the other one that's kind of similar to passing tones, and that's why I'm putting them together here, is the neighbor tone, where instead of passing through, you go back. So once again, same C chord, C, D, C. Now, you don't need to start on the tonic, obviously. You could do the same thing, E, D, E, or E, F, E. If you had a C chord, it would still be a neighbor tone. Same thing with passing tone, don't need to start on the tonic. The only rules for it is you have one note that's chord, one note that's not chord, and then one note that, once again, is chord. Yeah, and so neighbor note, neighbor tone, just gets its name because you go to the nearest note and then go back. It's like, hi neighbor, bye neighbor, leaving now, don't like your house, your taste is really bad. And yeah, so that's our first lesson on non-chord tones. Hope it was kind of useful to you. There's abbreviations for all these tones as well. I'll quickly just say those before I forget. Passing tone, PT, neighbor tone, NT. If you're doing an analysis of something and you want to label all the non-chord tones, I would just draw a circle around the note that is a non-chord tone and then just write NT or PT, and depending on what it is. And yeah, that's about it. We'll get to some of the other non-chord tones in later lessons, but hope you have a great day and come back to the channel soon. Alright, bye-bye.